We have begun. Welcome to the Dungeon Master's Diary, a show in which I talk about the bad things that happened last session. And given last Sunday's stream, you probably don't know what half happened because I'm an idiot and forgot to unmute everyone in Discord entirely. So I'm filling in for everything that's oh yeah, oh yeah, Flan. Bad things happen. Bad things happen. Mostly on my end. Mostly on my end. Mostly on my end. Man, my hair is a mess, but but no, I will gladly recap for you. Allow me the time. So, if I recall correctly, with some of the notes I have here. So, what occurred last session was a bit of a travel game, pretty much. I don't really have a good demonstrator here. So what I'll do is I will bring you across to a wonderful little thing called Photoshop, where I can doodle on something. Where is my mattress map? There it is. So, allow me to demonstrate. Now, if hopefully I get this right. Beautiful. So the party had made their way from Lindenwood to Monet, and there they met Squelch Boot Targ, who is the most hardest voice to do in the world. And trying to ensure that the party could understand them, I made the barkeep, Dunbar, capable of translating such a thing. And after the fact, I drew some extraordinary parallels with that and the movie Hot Fuzz, which is very surprising. So the party just continued their way, gathered supplies, and moved from Monad to Hovelton. And between there, they had some encounters, as it were. One of which appeared to be punching a cow so hard it died, so they could get rations for a few days. I've never laughed so hard in my life, and it was terrifying. Well, in their journeys, they met up with one of the strange beings that seems to be possessed by the spirit called Bright. This one seemed a little bit more coherent, understanding of where it was. And Lucius, the mess that he always gets himself into, decided to speak with this vessel. And in doing so, uncovered the fact that Bright had a lot more knowledge about Lucius than he did of the spirit. How? They'll have to find out. They enjoyed their time, and Bright paid for their meal, venturing off into the dark unknowns of the Mithril Forest. The party continued into Hovelton, punching cows, almost losing their cart, and fought off a swarm of transmutated wasps known as metal jackets. Basically big murder hornets made of metal. They fought them off bravely and tried their damn best. Took a good sting into the bargain and made their way completely intact, minus a few bumps and bruises, into Hovelton. where they now prepare to make their way further north to Vatha. So, the session was very interesting, but anyone watching couldn't hear half what the players were saying, and could only hear me. So, I will probably have to go into a little bit more detail. Now, I can't remember everything that was discussed, so I will use a mixture of my notes and the players' notes just to. It's a long distance. Oh yeah, it's a long distance. You should see this place is that bit. And my fears are that they'll end up going to here. So I made the whole map for Growlin as well. So, well, we're on Elysia now. So, in the background, I will be doing this whilst discussing what had occurred. So, looking at the party notes and using some of mine that I have on my Google Docs right here. The party, when they were in Monid, basically just had a simple interaction course. Henry going to fish with Targ and trying to gather some supplies and earn a little bit of money. Whereas the other members of the party were out looking for supplies. And some of the party members attempted to drink a specialty of the village of Monid. Fish wine. Simply a bottle of wine with a fish fermenting inside of it. Only one person drank it, and immediately their body rejected the poison. And as time went on, they started to come up with other words for certain things, like connoisseur. And as they drilled the barkeep for information, as kindly as they could, they learned about places to go find resources of the metal kind, out in Tiberton, Little Orchard, and Vatha. As Lucius uncovered more information about the Spirit Bright, he learned that the spirit believes itself to be a parasite, something that latches on to something that is either dying or close to death, on the brink, as it were. And they got on fine. There's a slight unease that I believe that the players felt, knowing that there is something that is following them and will probably be encountered again. And it's definitely going to be a little bit more dangerous as time goes on, because Bright is not the only spirit that has escaped Anir, along with a few other people that are chasing down the party for various reasons, one of which was from the first session, which never saved as a VOD, so no one will ever know what happened, but I will give you a gist of what danger might be following the party, specifically Coronar, the smith. It is an old customer, one that refused to pay a while back, called Roger Darkdraft. Now this person is a noble, as far as the party are aware, and in their dealings to boost their business in Anir, there was a slight side offer for Coronar to be rid of Roger for the time being. And as the new store reopened with a full storehouse, a package lay on the desk containing the ring finger of Roger Darkdraft, along with the money he owed. And on that finger was the iron ring of the Darkdraft family, which caused Lucius a lot of problems in the chase scene from the session previously, where the shadow monster was chasing him down as it was drawn to its power, its influence. And they have since left the ring in the care of Merzeni, the priestess, or the priest of Helm, and they will be taking care of it, fending off a shadow monster as the party has fled about 50 miles from the city in a good few days. Now, if I remember correctly, the previous Dungeon Master Diary was me being extremely ill and recovering, so I probably didn't have the energy to explain fully what had happened. The party have basically run away from the city in light of the shadow monster getting out of the store and eating people. Well, not eating, consuming their life essence. And it's just a standard monster manual monster with slightly altered stats. And it's not that bad, it's not that dangerous. Maybe for a first level party. But that's about it. So they've basically packed up and they left. And I've been struggling to catch everything that I could possibly do to slow them down from getting to Vatha. So, Hovelton is my last pit stop of hope. And I have to throw everything I've got to stop them getting out. Yeah, that's a... If you ever dungeon master and your party does a trick like that on you, you might as well just scream at them. It's definitely something. Just throwing a dragon. Yeah. I've been avoiding dragons as much as I can because the first campaign had a lot of dragons. The second one had maybe like a couple that showed up at like later levels, like epic level, like level 23 or something like that. Close enough. Something else will be coming. They have armies to worry about. They have full armies to worry about. Not yet. So the forest is full of wonderful things. They've already encountered one of the woodland spirits called Wiseman, who is a Saint Bernard, who is just the biggest lump of fluff with the highest intelligence I could give a creature. And can speak. So it's something I wasn't anticipating to use. Nice little interaction that the party got on a random encounter. And then the cows happened, and then the wasps happened, so that was great. I have never once in my life been asked, can I punch the cow and get the meat off of it? It's horrible. It's horrible. No bees. There have been bees. There is mention of bees in the party notes and my notes, which are the lapis bees, which are blue bees that make blue honey, and they are reared by the Meadow family in Lindenwood, who are Henry's parents. So one of the player's characters' parents, or adoptive parents, raised them. And that honey gives them temporary hit points. Oh. Hi there, Yoshi. You're in the voice chat, apparently. I see. He's just floating up there. He disappeared. He ran away. He's showing up on my screen. Get out of here. Go back to work. Go back in the phylactery. Away he goes. So, how's your time been this since we spoke last, Flan? How you been? Been doing good? And there are so many tokens here. Where's the city? I can't see it. Eh. Yeah. Sardines. Nice. Well, I'm doing well as well, you know, running this mess. Got to see family before this new lockdown stuff happened. And started all the good university work as I plan out my entire life. Hurricane? Yeah, sure. I'll put a hurricane in here. Why not? Just straight up. I'll throw a hurricane in there. Why not? That's good. Let's see. Jungles, tropical trees. Nothing like sweet trial, magical trees. Pyramid. Yes. Straight in the middle. Yeah. Has there been a certain campaign that you've started, or is it like a homebrew thing that you're doing? Or is there something else? I count miscellaneous point. I think it's homebrew. That's the best kind. Homebrew's the best. Because you just make things up as you go along sometimes, and it saves you a whole lot of problems. I cannot, for the life of me. That's Walled Town. Oh, I jumped straight past it, didn't I? There it is. Yeah, at least you enjoyed it. You. What is it you're playing? You're playing like a certain. You've been assigned your class. Yeah. Man, this tea's gone. There's nothing worse than cold tea. Oh. I'm kind of like trying to get there and trying. Like, it's like, I like dragons. It's like, yeah, you know they're some of them are murderous, right? It's like, yeah, I love them. just don't tell anyone which dragon I like the most. Forgive my sin. So, as wow, I had some NPCs like that a while back. I don't know if I've got the map still floating about, but I might do. I might. Let's see. No, I don't. There's a place in the world that we run in. It's called the Red Eyrie, which is full. It's dragon cultists that worship a petrified fossil of one of the dragons of the Shroud, who were this sort of powerful family of dragons that ruled over the world for a short period of time. And this one is Eogaroth, the Dark Eater or the Mind Eater. I can't quite recall. It's been a while since I mentioned Eogaroth, and it's that was a scary time, and they left. The party left because they're like, yeah, this is way above the pay grade. We're out. Your character would be interesting in that. Just for the hell of it, I'll put your character on the Red Eyrie as a crazy cultist that loves dragons. And what else is in Galadar? There's a few little towns. Yeah, it's. I'm gonna just move this above the hex grid so it's not in the way. And move this below. Yep. And do with some towns. There's a town just outside the city, and there's a couple of towns out here actually. And you carry on, nice and all one DMC plan. A smaller campaign, so you're excited for that? Like a very short one, or is it like a one shot? No, after this campaign, I'm doing a very less people. Oh, right. Less people is always nice. When I first started doing this, we had 1, 2, 3, we had 6 or 7 people, and that was a lot. That's a lot of people. I'm glad I have 4. 5 is like the limit. That is the maximum. That is the most we'll ever do. There'll be no more than that. Let's see here. What else we got? Some towns. Yeah, 6 people. 6 people, so many. 6 hurts. 6 is so much. It's too many people. Yeah, I feel you. You definitely get the talker of the group, and sometimes that can cause quieter players to muscle down because the talker of the group will discuss with everyone, and then they'll just say the points, save in your list. Yeah. I might be that person, especially if I'm playing a charismatic character. Then I'll do it. If I'm not, I'm gonna just. How you doing? I'm gonna shut the hell up and get on with it. Next character, low charisma, not saying a word. I'm gonna dump charisma. Town out there. I've made a grave mistake putting that exactly there, because otherwise everyone will think that's just Galador. So, no, there's just poop it down here. Put that town over here. Nice. You do get in your comfort zone eventually, and you know exactly what you expect. Especially if you have a very collaborative dungeon master, you'll find out that you'll find your place and you won't get as anxious. I am a very anxious person just by nature, and my players test that to the limits. It's great. I'm not a nervous wreck half the time. I don't have 10 beer bottles sitting next to me so I can cope. Moon. Yeah. Large hall. What? Oh, that's what that was. And the only place I know where that would be, it wouldn't be there. Where's all my? Oh, there docks. There we go. Lovely. Just gonna put this little one here. We're a little bit further up, and it's gonna look marvelous. Yeah, it's exactly the same one. Pier. Where's the other docks? Here we go. Look at that. Lovely. Cottage. Excuse me. There's 40 miles, yeah. And that's hilly, so it'll go up here. There's a little barn that I'll put next to it, just for the sake of it. Need to find me some stuff to put out. I should actually start naming these so I don't have to come back and do it all. Let's see. I know this is the Takanome farm. Make that a little bit smaller. And just for consistency's sake, I'm going to just double check. Maybe the size of 12. Okay. Okay. I'm going to make it just slightly smaller for that sake then. Economy 4. How many more maps I need to do? Well, Mitras is covered. The Growlin is done. I have Elysia and Mordun to do, which are the same place. Aelnoth, The Reach, Durheim, Marlow, and Bannerfall. Bannerfall will take approximately 5 minutes because it's one place and that is it. That is it. Emerald Isle is just a place with bamboo. That's it. So I'm not really worried about that. Marlow will take so long. So very, very long. So very, very long. And I need it. I'm not a cartographer. And then I have 2 other maps to do on top of this for other campaigns, so I'll figure it out. I usually just go, I'm just gonna doodle this shape and then just go, ooh. It'll be fine. They'll be aight. What will I call this little town? Because there's not much lore about the towns outside Galador. I think this one was called Sanser. No, that is a Novarian place. Oops. What's the one to the south? It's Guild Fort, that's what that was called. Jeez, it's been so long since I've thought about Elysia. Oh no. Oh, I'm glad to be back doing Kagara because I have no idea. Oh no. I said I need to do 2 maps. I have 3. I need to redo one of them. My soul. It leaves me. It wounds me. Now, I need to think outside the box here. Depends on what place the party would go. I need to think of this logically to determine where they would go if they came to Elysia. Because either come from all the way down here, or they come up from here. Right? Yeah. Only, well, they'll have to cross the river Ivor, but I don't have any token stuff for maps, so that's a bit annoying. What to call these places for now? Just a mystery. The original name of that place is... It's documents time. And I hope it doesn't take up the screen. It did not. I will uncover the original. Where's the original map of Kagara? Because that will give me the perfect idea of what's here. Bullseye. No. Huh. I missed out an entirely different place. Huh. Venethan, that's its name, Venethan. Yeah, that was the... Is it right? Hey Chad, okay. Venethan. Might spice it up a little bit. And I'll leave it as is. That's the original name, we'll keep it as is. Yikes. It's been a long time since I did any of these. The Maw. Okay, that's Port Maw. Okay. Not a spooky name for a very prestigious land. It's like, ah yes, welcome. You have arrived via Port Maw. Welcome to Elysia. I don't want to be here no more. I don't want to do it. Let me go back on the boat, please. Man, this tea has gotten so cold so fast. Only, well, mind you, it has been like 40 minutes since I brewed it. Oh. Oat milk goes really weird when it's cold. When being raised in temperature. Nasty. Remember that. Right. I don't know what other places to add. The map is so old and it's so untelling. The map is very old. Where's Mark 2? Where is... You don't like milk and tea? I tend not to like milk and tea. I don't like milk in general. Unless it's cheese. I'm not going to put cheese in milk. Cheese in tea, but you know... yeah. That's even less informative. Why? Why do I do this to myself? Why have I done this? Man, Bannerfall looked completely different back in the day, didn't it? Bannerfall looked like someone had just taken the egg, like the yolk of an egg out and just put it in the middle of the bloody ocean. And that's what the name of this place was. And it was... Where's the town? Oh, let's put a watchtower, because technically it is a watchtower. For reasons. And it's called... oh no, I've lost it. Oh, that's... it's either me, I'm not good at spelling when I was younger, or this is actually how I spelled it. Talon. Oh, I know why I called it that. Wow. Talon. I need to expand on that. Why would I just call it Talon? I'll change it to Talon end, because it's the pointy bit. And over here, I know exactly what goes here. We have a few mountains. Mountains, come to me. I should have really started with this island first. Would have made life a lot easier. What are the mountains? Super pine. Oh yeah, look at the size of that. I think I gushed over that ages ago as well. It's a big ass tree. Shall pierce thy heavens with my trees. Global warming? Haven't heard of her. Have some super pines. Right, let's see if we can see it from... yeah, you probably could, given the size of that. Damn. Oh, mountains are all the way up to the end? Why? Why you do this? Why did I organize this? I'm gonna put one there. I'm gonna put, oh, it's a big mountain. Pretty big mountains. One little mountain there. Dink a little bit there. Overlaps, I don't like that very much. Simple, small mountain. Yeah, perfect. Look at that. And there's a few. Can I get some? Yeah, little dinky ones. Why not? Listen, tiny little happy little. Oh, oh, it's a lot of. There's a lot of mountain ranges there, Danny. Now I know exactly what goes slap bang in the middle of this place. Holy crap, Flying Island. That's cool. Oh. There's supposed to be a flying island there. Oh no. I don't want to do it. Crystal Mountain. Oh look, find Superman there. That's great. Tiny watchtower. A tiny thing. There are a few. No. Oh no. No. Go back. You have to go back. There is a little port town there, if I recall. And there is a little. They usually ship them out from there, so that's fine. And there's a lot of mines over here and here. For the segment, I'll put one this way, and I'll put one this way. No, yeah, just saying. There is a watchtower here and here. It's very much not in the line of Dungeon Master's Diary. You get to see some creative process behind it. And should really get back on topic. The master of the Dungeon Master of Diversion. So where was I thinking about this? In the session, try my damn best to introduce some spooky things, but I never anticipated someone punching a cow. Straight up punch a cow, literally beating the meat. It's ridiculous. Great cable. Thank you. Why, thank you. I need some pine trees for this place. No, some pine trees, please. I would like some pine trees. Yes. This place is cold, icy, forgotten, inescapable. And oh, that's what's in the middle of it. Oh, I'm an idiot. No, I need. Yeah. There is something that needs to go in here, and I don't know if it's further up or it's further down. No, that's hills. Okay. Nope. There it is. Oh, crying out loud. No. Might not be the right thing to put there then. Why is this on a block? Go a brush, please. Make the disappearing tree look more natural. Yeah. I need to make that smaller. I need to make that significantly smaller. Is that... Oh, that's a lot better. Yeah, this place is... it's for the bad people to go to. It's cold. It's mountainous. And it's full of hard labor. And I need a big enough mountain so I can put this damn prison on it. I need to make this a lot smaller. There we go. And this is on its own. I can't remember the names of the towers, but I remember the name of the prison. Here, it's called... I'll call it prison. And I need to erase some of the stuff in the background so people can actually read that on the maps. How long does it take to plan sessions? Well, you're watching me do it right now. I usually start immediately after. Like, okay, these guys have screwed with me, so I'm going to start planning to screw them. And it's either I'll do it immediately after, when I'm doing something boring, or when I'm in my bed just staring at the ceiling, just like, alright. So probably a couple of hours, maybe a week, if it's like a big thing that's happening. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of effort. Sometimes I have no time on my hands, and I have to just literally go, Shazam! There's the session. So there's a lot of trial and error. But, I think the players enjoy a little bit of improvisation, as it were. How is this guy going to get there? Is there I need another thing. Every time I decide to do this, I forget what the stream is about. I've literally been doing this for like maybe 20 plus minutes, distracted. Trying to make ends meet in a session, especially like the last one, where it was 6 hours minus the chaos hour, I suppose, half an hour, 30 minutes. So it was, just looking back on it, I'm very disappointed that I never noticed there was a problem. And it was 6 hours that we had a great time, and only people got to hear half of the side of the story. Very sad. So, anyway, I know what the problem was, so I have since resolved it, and life should be getting good with that. So, yeah, in terms of like my full opinions about the session, could have had a little bit more combat, a little bit. Could have enforced some of the rules that should kind of be there. Yeah, it's... the mute was upsetty spaghetti. When you're just sitting there like, yeah, we had a great time, hope everyone enjoyed it, and then you listen back on it, you're like, no one enjoyed that because they couldn't hear it. Like, succotash. I didn't understand. I had no idea. And I cannot find where these dogs are, and I've probably zipped straight past them as usual. Yeah, I did. Oh, fuck. There we go. I know what this is. This is point bigger. I know how big. These are 36. Okay. These ones are pretty big. So I'm gonna need to put it behind something. This is the eye of Mortune. I hope I spell it right. Is it Mortune? Yes. The Isle of Mortune. And I need to make it 36. And there is someone with a very loud motorbike. Do you mind, good sir? I am busy. Trying to enjoy my time here. Vroom vroom, yes. Yes, you will see the wrath of vrooming soon. I don't know if I need to make this any darker or brighter, or... Yeah, 50 will do it, that's fine. Life's good as long as people can read it, it's all good. This one is called Northmore. So Northmore. That's a 12. No town in Northmore. And then I just go boop and then boop. That's a that's a stark contrast. I'm just gonna move myself over here. Boop, boop. What a stark contrast. Yeah, if you want something to try and watch, yeah, feel free. We usually start. We're meant to start at 6 p.m. British Standard Time, but sometimes things happen that slow us down. So you just see the big yellow screen for a while. Man, I do need to update my avatar on that image so much, but I've never been able to replicate that style since I was like 18. Ever. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Like, yes, I shall draw it, evil and menacing, with the long claws. I'm like, I don't know how to draw anymore. Brain go bleh. No thoughts, head empty. I need to start populating this, but I have no idea. What I'll do, just to stop myself getting completely blindsided and distracting myself from what my main objective here is, I will go down here and go to Hovelton. I don't know how much further they need to traverse. I haven't really labeled anything here. I suppose I've just... Oh, I know what's happened with this one. I could go back over this and finish it up. It won't take too long. It wouldn't take long at all. Where is my trash? There it is. Oh, there's, and then times by 10, that's how many towns you get. You know, that's actually how I used to do it. that's how I used to generate places. But what I would do would be like, okay, this place is here, and it's a village, so it's either got ton or run or ville on the end of it, and one was on a mountain. I thought Mountainton just sounds stupid. Welcome to Mountainton. But yeah, let's start working on different names. Let's pull in some inspiration of other places. I mean, if I rolled a d10 and times it by 10, there would be 100 places at max on this map, and I don't think I would let that happen because I wouldn't have the capacity to do it. Don't give me an evil smile. That's my job. I sometimes wonder if I'm powered by sheer insanity, and I'd be damn right. No. Lorem ipsum. This is the Mithra forest. Boop. And for the sake of it, I'll just I'll spice it up a little bit. Why not? Just make it up. Whoa, rainbow! Whoa, whoa! Where's all the distortion? Whoa! Look at that! Whoa! So stupid. Oh, dear God. That's what 90% of my time is. Oh, don't you scream at me! Don't you dare scream at me! I need to drop that to 36. This is the mithril forest. And that needs to be turned to black. So I'm just gonna boop and then just boop. And now no one can see it. Probably why I should not put that to black. I'll put it to gray. That made it somehow worse. Oh my. Let's make it light gray. Will that work a little bit better? No, that helped in no way. Screw it, I'll make it mithril blue. Why not? Boop. Wow, that's impossible to read. So, we'll try a little old trick, shall we? Bring it around and put a little stroke around it. Now we can read it perfectly. For some reason, I could read it better when it was black. Why? What mystery? What mystery is this? I can read that so much better when it is that color than I could anything else. So why? Why? Oh wow, that's huge. I need to make that small. Half that is 18. It's better. We got there. And it's impossible to read, so I will definitely erase some of that stuff. That's fine. I have to prep so many encounters for them, and it's going to be great. I hope their supplies last, because I will be tracking how long they've had them for. Mind you, they did cook the cow. Not all of it, obviously. Just sitting there with a spit with a cow on the end. We gotta keep going. Can't let Bessie go to waste. That's like the most macabre, like, kebab spike in the world. Why am I like this? That's gonna haunt my brain. Like, yes, give me a revolving cow spike. Oh, this is how memes start in these campaigns. The revolving cow spike. I'm haunted by it too. Man. I need to go back to being a pescatarian. I don't want to do this no more. Yeah, that's how I felt. I was like, yeah, these cows just getting away. I want to punch it. I'm gonna kill it. Like, what? I'm vegetarian. I was pescatarian for a while. Quite a while, actually. It was nice. But I am now engaged to someone who eats meat, so I'm like, well, I'll make compromise, I suppose. I don't like to, but I'll source my meat properly. Did it have a good life? Yes, good. Can I trace it all the way back to the source? Yes. And I suppose the party can trace their meat back to the source because they punched it. Like, damn. I don't like that idea. Those cows were just minding their damn business, guys. I know you're watching this, guys, and I know you'll watch this back. I'm staring right at you. I'm watching. I know what you did. They all know what you did. The cow got a couple of licks in. I'm not gonna let it be pushed over that easily. Yeah, it's gonna get you back. Almost killed him. Yeah, Mithril Forest. Yeah, so they have quite a while to go. So let's do a little count check here. So they've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 150, 160, 170, 190 miles, upwards of 200 miles. I was hoping the cow would nat 20. I would critical cows. The cow has become infuriated and would like to rage. I'm gonna have that cow's ghost haunt this party for a while. Probably could. I mean, they have leveled up since. They are level 1 now, so they'll be okay. Until they start meeting the other kinds of cows that are in this forest, which have horns that are probably as big as a gnome. That should happen. It should have happened. They'll encounter other types of cow. Depends on which way they go. If they go to Smackdoon, I'm gonna survive the nat 20 cow. I don't know what kind of attack you would call that. I'm gonna make mince out of you. Nat 20 cow. There is a plane filled with cows, like an entire dimensional plane that is cows, as well as a plane with geese and ducks that are at war with each other over a bell. There is a plane full of jackpot, like a sort of casino tokens. That was another dumb thing that's occurred. There's another weird thing that we've created just out of thin air. So, who knows? Oh, there's a plane filled with. That's where I'm gonna have to make the lore that all cows on the world came from the cow dimension, and that's where they're from. Oh no, that's actually how it's gonna have to be written, isn't it? Oh no. Cows are aliens. Cows are alien monsters. They speak deep speech, and moo is just them what the sound is to your brain. Oh, I hate my brain. Yeah, I can't back out of this now, I know. Oh no. That suggests that cows have a hive mind, and they are able to teleport across dimensions. That concerns me. Where did the first cows go? How did they get here? And what's their society like? Do they just live on a big farm? Do they live on the plains of whatever place they come from? Do they make furniture out of human flesh? Do they eat people, but have become so accustomed to the green stuff that they're happy? They roll in that 20. One of them was a wild mage and just got the wrong end of the coin, just teleported. Started multiplying. Ooh. You know what? I'm chill with that. See? Dungeon Master's Diary has become a completely different format than what it was originally. I don't care. I usually go over the whole session, but now we're developing cows. Cow lore. Interdimensional cows. Oh. I'm totally down with it too. Oh, that suggests that there's some sort of like head shaman cow that wears like human skulls. Oh my god. Their dimension would have to be black and white because they're the apex predator and they're spotty. Or there's like some long grass that's kind of dark brown like a Highland cow. You'll find a way to link it. I think we've already nailed it in the head. We have created interdimensional cows. And we have the lore of how cows came to be. And now the next villain will be a cow avenging its fallen brethren. It's just a hoof stamp with ink. It just says, "I know what you did," in a language I don't understand. Oh, and I'm totally gonna do it as well, aren't I? Oh, this is the sort of stuff I should be saving for like a phylactery episode, but no. No. It's become a thing. I suppose that's what Dungeon Master's Diary is. It's like, hey, we'll develop on something, including some background stuff on what happened in the session, and my thoughts and opinions. They will raise and conquer. Yes. The cows will be superior. And we will... Moo. Oh, I think the spell wore off. Moo. There has to be something I can do with it as well. Dire cows. The big boy. The chungus. The biggest. I have to develop this. I can't believe I have to do it. Wow. I'll try and tell her account the cow. Like, no! Hey, just mirrors that. The cow looking kind of sus. Just pulls all the stripes, like the spots off his body. It's buff. Just like, raw. Like, the big tall horns, it's firing lasers out. Oh, this is so dumb, and I love it. Oh, I love dumb stuff in my world. It makes it less of a bleak place, because it's a bleak place. Like, hey, you can have fun with cows. There's a war going on that's killed millions. Don't worry about it. Go to the cow place. The cows are friendly until you go to their homeland, and then they'll eat you. They brought it on themselves. Yes, the cow will be avenged. There's just gonna be a... You know what? For the sake of it, whilst I start to wrap up and conclude for the next 15 minutes, well, why not just start making a meme, I suppose. Let's try something here. Let's make us some... Oh wow, I think someone's already done it. Damn, okay. Okay. Someone on... pretty much on Reddit. Alright. Oh, okay, I'm in some different territories here. I can't put that on a stream. Oh no. Oh, what? I'm not even... I have to show this to the world. It has to go on the map layer. I'm sorry. I must do this. Look at this. What is this? What is that? What is this? Cow samurai. 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 Oh yeah, just remove it, please. It's samurai. Samurai. Seems someone's beat me to it. Damn. There will be an evil cow. Oh, just a minotaur in disguise and stands on both legs and crushes them like grapes. You're trying to milk the wrong cow. I'm gonna bring back the tank as an NPC. Just like, hey, you're still a minotaur. That's where he was. That's where he went for 3 years. Don't worry about it, guys. He was killing people that kept on trying to kill his cow brethren. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I'm gonna have to segue. That was an appropriate segue. Yeah, the session was pretty interesting. Finally got to use Bright, the outsider, as much as I wanted to. The party, funnily enough, named him Bright the Outsider, which is the actual NPC's name. So that's interesting. Just gotta find out how to slow them down. Might put a few bear traps in the forest just for safe measure. Dangling from the ceiling, just so if they jump up, it'll catch them. Yeah, it's 200 miles. Travel 20 miles in a day. Yeah, man, I'm trying to conclude here. Yeah, I'm thinking about cows too, but I have to conclude this. When the session begins, I think we'll see what the party want to do, and I'll have prepped for any situation, including revenge cow attacks, teaming up with people that they have screwed over. It will be a minotaur atop a gigantic cow. If a minotaur and a centaur have a child, is that just a cow? Or is it a person? See, I've segued it. I've just diverted myself again. It's both ends of a cow. That's it. There's the lore. It's perfect. Yeah. As much as I love to blabber on and try and think of dumb things to send after the party as vengeance, and now it's cows. We just have to remain to see what's happening. And who knows, Bright might show up next session. Depends on the situation. Maybe there's a few other people that might be after a few of the others. We just don't know yet. There's a few little places that might intrigue some of the party members. So that might honey trap them for a few days. So happy, happy days. So, as much as I love talking about maps and cows and the previous session's odd combat choices, I have to call it for the evening. And I'll see you all, you lovely adventurers, hopefully on Sunday. And we'll get to see more of the chaos unfold, and the audio will probably be working this time. So, as always, stay safe out there, adventurers.